The girl just threw a bone into the dog bowl. The next second, the bone traveled through a time black hole and hit the ancient general on the head. The soldiers thought it was an enemy sneak attack and immediately went on guard. When they saw clearly that the so-called attack was actually a bone with meat on it, the soldiers happily celebrated and sincerely prayed to God for more food, because ever since their last defeat, they had not eaten their fill for half a year. Meanwhile, the girl also stared at the dog bowl in deep thought. Where was the bone? As a modern person with higher education, the girl couldn't understand why the bone vanished into thin air. She decided to run another experiment, so she poured dog food into the bowl. But no matter how much she poured, not a single piece of dog food remained in the bowl. The girl began to feel afraid. How could she have known that this dog bowl was actually a time bridge, linking the ancient and modern worlds? And that dog food was continuously pouring out from the bowl in front of the general. The general, seeing the dog food appear again, thought it was food granted, once more by Angel, so he ordered his men to distribute it among the townspeople. But this food was not enough to save the 100,000 people in the city. What's more, they lacked not only food, but also water. Out of desperation, he prayed again to the angels, hoping to receive more food and water. Unexpectedly, his wish was fulfilled the next second. Because water began gushing continuously from the bowl, his men finally reacted and hurriedly ordered the soldiers to collect the water. But the water from the bowl lasted for only one day. The next day, the general knelt before the bowl for several hours, begging the angels to bestow food and water again. But nothing came out of the bowl, and the water from last night was only enough for the people and soldiers to use for 7 days. The general, left with no choice, wrote a letter, burned it, and placed it into the bowl. While thanking the angels, he also begged them to save the 100,000 people in the city. The next day, when the girl woke up, she found the bowl was not yet filled with water. Curious, she leaned closer to take a look. Unexpectedly, black smoke burst out from the bowl and sprayed all over her face. Angry, the girl threw the bowl away, grabbed some dog food, and hurled it in. But no matter how much she threw inside, everything vanished instantly. Little did she know, the dog food she discarded allowed the starving soldiers to eat meat. Looking at the canned dog food in their hands, they immediately became happy. The general even decided